A whistleblower claims millions of federal dollars are missing from the Louisville Metro Housing Authority.
As WDRB's Richard Essex explains, the whistleblower claims they were fired and they're now suing LMHA. Richard?
Well, according to this lawsuit, there is $17 million of federal Section 8 money missing or unaccounted for. Now, Section 8 money is used to house low-income families and disabled, and used to pay the rent for several of the people in those apartments right across the street from us. Now, the guy who brought this to the attention of his superiors and federal officials, he was fired.
People can't come forward about that. It's never going to get cleaned up.
According to this lawsuit filed at Jefferson Circuit Court, Matt Swain, a now former supervisor of OSHA Safety, Security, and Investigations, was told by an unnamed LMHA deputy director that as much as $17 million of Section 8 money was unaccounted for. We have shown you the deplorable conditions at Dosker Manor. It is unclear if the conditions are related to the unaccounted for federal money. Swain took the information to a federal employee. Within 4 days, he was suspended without pay, fired 2 weeks later. Attorney Tom Coffey filed the whistleblower lawsuit.
You have to allow for state and government employees to be able to report what they think are, if it's government waste, if it's abuse of authority, if it's fraud. They have to know that they have protections when they go up the chain and they disclose these things.
According to court records, he was alarmed at the fraud, waste, and mismanagement throughout the agency, including a form of fraud that is pervasive among LMHA properties called subletting.
He went to his director, and the director said, "Don't talk about subletting anymore." Matt then made a disclosure to a field representative, a federal field representative from HUD. He raises that issue, and within a couple of weeks, he's fired.
I contacted LMHA and they sent this statement. We are aware of the lawsuit recently filed by a former Louisville Metro Housing Authority employee. We cannot discuss the specifics of the ongoing legal matters. We want to emphasize that LMHA has engaged in no wrongdoing and will defend itself vigorously against all allegations.
There is no way that this is going to get turned around if people who raise issues with it, whether it's abuse of authority, whether it's fraud, or whether it's just simple mismanagement of funds, if people can't come forward about that, it's never going to get cleaned up. So what Matt wants is he just wants justice.
Matt Swain would also like to have his job back with no loss of seniority and any benefits that he lost and compensation. With photojournalist Josh Horton, Richard Essex, WDRB News.
We'll see how it plays out. Richard, thank you.